Bowmans is a pan-African law firm. We have 7 offices in 5 countries, and our clients mostly include large corporates, multinationals, banks, and governments. So this project was initiated when the Bowmans strategic team wanted to implement a group-wide HRIS system across all of our different countries in Africa. A big part of this project was integrating the payroll systems in the various offices and the various regions that Bowmans operates in. And as you can imagine, every African country has regulatory nuances that we don't experience here in South Africa. And when we brought on a lot of these offices, they already had established payroll systems. So what really set Payspace apart is firstly the modern API, the documentation, the developer-focused environment to allow people to develop quickly, as well as the really helpful technical team. Payspace documentation, when comparing it to competitors, is far superior. I feel specifically that firstly it is comprehensive and it accurately describes the integration. I think a lot of the time we deal with outdated documentation that doesn't really reflect what we're trying to build. Secondly, that your documentation is available online. You can Google it, you can find it quickly and easily, and specifically our developers don't have to go and contact people. That definitely started us on getting the ball rolling on the Payspace integration quickly, is that documentation was comprehensive, coherent, and available. I think the staging instance that came with our Payspace instance is one of the most useful features of Payspace for developing this integration. Specifically, it allows developers to use a system that is ring-fenced, that they can start building integrations and break things without risking our production data, but also with up-to-date data that is copied weekly from the production instance to our test instance. I think a lot of the time when developers are working on a test instance, the data is so out of date that it doesn't actually really reflect what the production system looks like. Working with the Payspace technical team was honestly a breath of fresh air. And we could send them questions, they were empowered and knowledgeable to help us. They could supply a wealth of information, and the project being what it was, were able to very quickly jump into a Teams call with us in fairly short notice. So in terms of achieving our timelines, the features that came along with Payspace really helped us accelerate that build and get that out of the way quickly. Specifically, the modern API, the RESTful implementation, the useful documentation, and the test instance really allowed our developers to get started with that really quickly. Then along with the really helpful technical team at Payspace to polish it and get it finalized way ahead of schedule.